What's up, everyone, and happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed day as always. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get to this message so that we can get right and not get left behind. Because what I want everyone to understand, what I want everyone to take into consideration is the power that's within the words that you speak out of your mouth. Listen, we have to start to choose our words wisely because life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So either you can choose to speak life over yourself or you could choose the opposite and speak death over yourself. And I know a lot of us aren't trying to speak nothing negative or no death over ourselves, but what happens is we get so caught up and just talking and not really understanding or realizing the power that our words have. So if you constantly talk about, the fact that you can't find a good man, or there are no good men in this world, or, all men are bad, or whatever the case may be, to that aspect, guess what's going to happen? Because you speak these things and you believe it, because again, a lot of the things that we speak out of our mouth is things that we really believe, and they go hand in hand. So if you continue to speak like that, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up, as a result, meeting all the men that are bad, meaning no men that are good for you. So you have to do the opposite, which is start to say that there are good men in this world and that you will one day meet a good man. You know what I'm saying? And then one day, guess what? You will eventually meet one of those good men that you have been so speaking about. Same thing goes for if you always speaking about the poverty or the struggle that you are currently in, or lack of money that you have, or all the bills that you have that you don't know how you're gonna pay, or whatever the case may be. If you continue to only speak on this because it is your reality, it will continue to be your reality. Why? Because you continue to speak about it. So again, you have to do the opposite and start speaking of more of a financial breakthrough over yourself. Start speaking of being debt free. Start speaking of being abundantly blessed in so many ways, and don't speak no poverty, so that these things will start to show up in your life. Because again, it is about what you speak and what you believe, and they go hand in hand. So therefore, you have to start speaking the things that you want to show up in your life instead of the things that you don't want to show up. Because again, you speaking the things that you don't want to show up is going to allow them to show up. And I know if a lot of us sitting here and really think back about things, we are all living the things that we either spoke about or thought about, or maybe even both. Because again, we don't understand the power that we really have. So again, if you really want to start living a life of love, living a life of more greatness, living a life of abundance, living a life of joy, living a life of happiness, living a life of peace, living a life of you just overall living your best life, then guess what you have to do? You have to start speaking as such, especially speaking as if you already have those things, so that those things will eventually show up. Because why? God will give it to you, and the universe will also give it to you. But again, understand and start to choose your words wisely. Because if you don't choose your words wisely, the wrong things will start to show up in your life. Why? Because you have brought it to pass by what you say. So I want you to understand. And I'm here to tell you that there is power in your words. There is power in the things you think about. There is power in the things you believe. So if you want to live the life, like I say, in a more positive way and not choosing to speak the negative things over your life, then choose what you say wisely, so that again, you can be able to live the life that God has for you and live the life that you desire to live without all the negative. Yes, the negative things will come, but it's not because you spoke them. It's because God is trying to do something in you so that you can be able to receive or get to the place or get to the person that you are supposed to be. So therefore, God is going to allow certain things to happen, but you yourself don't allow things to happen that you don't want to happen by speaking it. So again, you guys, let's be motivated, but most importantly, let's stay inspired and let's start to speak life. Speak life over yourself so that you can live the life that you deserve to live.